wish I knew these 10 ways to look better 20 years ago. That would have really helped me out a lot. So I'm gonna share with you guys the 10 easy ways to look better that I didn't know 20 years ago and that definitely changed my style. Take care of your clothes. Really, wash your t-shirts in the gentle cycle, hang them to dry. Wash your jeans in the gentle cycle, hang them to dry. Use mesh bags. I love mesh bags. You can get a bunch of these on Amazon. I literally probably have 5 or 6 myself. I put everything in mesh bags. Use a clothing rack to hang your clothes and get things dry cleaned that need to be dry cleaned. These simple things will absolutely keep your clothes lasting and just looking so much better for so much longer. So definitely a mesh bag or several like me. Gentle detergent, hang things to dry. Everything that you hang in your closet, think of those items as things you should be hanging to dry. The second easy way to look better is to use your wardrobe budget on high quality items. Even if this means having less items or being able to shop less, having 1 or 2 items versus 10 or 20. Find items that are higher quality and spend your money on those. Long term, it will make you look so much better in your style. I recommend finding clothes in solid colors, avoiding any prints. Prints tend to show the craftsmanship a little bit more. They tend to show the fabric, the quality a little bit more. So if you're spending less on your clothing items, you want to make sure they're solid. You want to make sure the craftsmanship and the quality is as high as your money allows it to be, and avoid prints because they will show the fabric quality. The third easy way to look better is to make sure your clothes fit. Now you may say, Erica, I feel like that's such a no-brainer. However, I can't tell you the amount of times I have seen women, men, wearing clothes that are either, the pants are too long, the jeans are too long, they're dragging on the floor, the tops are too big, the waists are too, it's all over the place. Just make sure your clothes fit. I think this is so important for looking better that I actually created a video I'll share with you guys down in the description box and also up above, but it's the #1 secret to style. It's getting your clothes altered. It's not a big secret, but for some reason, so many of us don't get our clothes altered. If it's a piece you love, make sure it fits you perfectly. Make sure it's something that is gonna last, that you're gonna actually wear. You're not gonna wear it if it's too big on you, or if the sleeve is too long or the pant is too long. You're not gonna get as much use out of it. Get your clothes altered. I know if you buy the item from Nordstrom, for example, they actually, if you're part of the Nordstrom Club, which is a free club, it basically, you get free alterations. Take advantage of those things. Get your items altered. And watch that video, again, down in the description box, that will show you so many different tips of how to get specific things altered, what you should get altered in your closet. Tip #4 to look better, steam your clothes. If you're more into an iron, use an iron. I personally like a standing steamer. They're inexpensive. You can get one from Amazon. You can get one at Target. But again, it will make your clothes look so much better. What I personally do and what I tell my styling clients to do is anything that needs to be steamed, instead of just putting it back up in your closet, if it's wrinkled and you're just putting it up in all your other clothes, you're not gonna end up wearing it. If you need to get ready for work one morning, or you need to get ready for something and you're reaching and you only have 5 minutes to get dressed, you're not gonna go for the item that's wrinkled. So what I always say is to have an area in your wardrobe, a place that you can keep the items that need to be steamed. Steam those out once a week, plan a Sunday, give yourself 30 minutes on a Sunday to steam all those items out and then hang them into your closet. That way, when you go to wear them, when you wanna wear them and you don't have that time to steam them out, you can just quickly, they're ready, you can quickly put them on and go. So steam your clothes. It will make your outfit look so much better. The 5th way you can easily look better with your clothes is to wear monochrome outfits. Again, this goes back to also, if you don't have as much of a budget, monochrome is a great way to go because darker solid fabrics tend to look more expensive. And they don't have to be darker, but I recommend doing neutral monochrome. You can do blush, gray, cream, ivory, white, black, camel, something that you feel drawn to, but it could be a top and a bottom, it could be a dress, it could be a jumpsuit, a solid one piece, whatever it is. Monochromatic outfits, especially from head to toe, even if you have monochrome shoes to go with your look, it just immediately makes you look better. Now, the 6th tip is one I definitely wish I knew 20 years ago. It would have saved me so much time. It would have gotten me ready for so many events that I was late for because I didn't have something to wear. And that is invest in a capsule wardrobe. Get a capsule wardrobe. Find those wardrobe essential, those basic pieces. I promise, if you have those staple pieces that are high quality in your closet as your foundation for your wardrobe, you will not have any problem getting dressed no matter where you're going or what you're doing. So I have written a full article on this. I'll link it down in the description box for those of you that want to learn more about a capsule article. I also have a full playlist that I'll share down in the description box and also up above that is all about the capsule wardrobe. This one thing has probably changed my style more than anything else. And it doesn't mean you just have to have a capsule. It doesn't mean you just have to have these 15 or so pieces, unless you're minimalist and that's the way you like to do it. But for me, I have these 15 core staple wardrobe pieces, and then I have items on top of that. Some that have fun prints like this dress, or some other items that aren't part of that capsule wardrobe, but that still help me mix and match with other pieces in my closet. So having a capsule wardrobe is huge. Tip number 7 for looking better. If your boots, your shoes have scuffs, instead of replacing them, instead of bringing them to the shoemaker, buy some inexpensive shoe polish. I've done this, and just polish your shoes. It's such an easy, inexpensive way to make your boots, to make your heels, to make any of your leather shoes look brand new. Tip number 8, it's another shoe tip. For your white sneakers or sneakers that are almost white or neutral, use wet wipes to clean them. That's the easiest way to get the dirt off. Now, those of you that have Golden Goose, I know they're supposed to be distressed, they're supposed to be kind of worn in, and I have a pair that I wear all the time and I love, but I still use the cleaning wipes on those once in a while too, because there's the distressing and the dirt that's supposed to be there, but then there's the additional dirt that I get just from walking around the city. So use easy cleaning wet wipes. Just take one, wipe your shoe off. I do this even with my 7-year-old shoes. Just clean the shoes and they will look so much better. This next tip, again, I wish I had known about trying this or doing this 20 years ago when I was figuring out my style and really didn't know what kind of worked for me and what didn't, when I was kind of all new to this, was taking time once a week to plan your outfits for the week. This would have helped me so much. If I knew to do this simple tip, it would have saved me so much time. I would have planned again on a Sunday, on an afternoon, take an hour in the beginning, maybe even longer till I'm, figuring out what pieces go, and put some outfits together. And while you're putting outfits together, if you're finding that pieces are missing, if you need something, it's probably a piece from your capsule wardrobe that you're missing, just write it down. Have a separate area. This is a little side tip. Have a separate, notepad or something you can write as a shopping list. So that's kind of another little tip. I always recommend having a shopping list to know the gaps that are missing in your wardrobe. But again, a good way to do this is when you're putting those lists together for the week to see if there's any gaps missing. If you have an outfit but you don't have shoes to go with it, well, maybe there's a pair of neutral shoes you're missing. Write that down in your shopping list. And making the time once a week to put your outfits together for the week, especially when you're new at your style and figuring out what works for you, is so helpful. And it's such a great creative process as well. So I definitely recommend doing that. The next tip is make sure to add accessories. Now, I'm not talking about big earrings, big necklaces. I mean, you can if that's your style, but you don't need all that unless, again, that's your style. But I recommend just adding simple accessories. Necklaces, these I wear all the time. Simple bracelets, these I wear all the time. Simple earrings. Something, it doesn't have to be over the top. It doesn't have to be a statement unless, again, that's what you're going for that day. But just some little thing that gives your look a little bit more polish, makes it a little bit more elevated. Your bag that you choose that day, adding accessories to any outfit just really elevates it and makes it look more put together. If this video was helpful, click that subscribe button for new videos every Thursday and watch this next video, How to Dress Better, 20 styling tips. So this goes a little bit deeper into some of the ones I shared today and then also gives you so many more. Plus there's a bonus at the end if you want to grab a free PDF to my top 27 style tips. So make sure to watch that video next. I hope you all have a great week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.